Hi guys, how you doing? Good afternoon to everybody there in the Philippines, or good evening, and of course hello to everybody around the world. I really wanted to record this simple video. I made some mistakes in the previous video that I recorded yesterday, so I felt that I would record this honest video on my true feelings regarding the matter of the letter, if you like, that I have written to Rappler, my open letter to Rappler, and my petition to Rappler regarding their story where they spoke about the demise of a popular preacher, Brother Eli Soriano. You know, I've looked very carefully on all of the other media outlets from across the Philippines, and also tributes paid by other prominent personalities and politicians, including Senator Marcos and, of course, the Presidential Communications Operations Office Secretary Martin Andanar, and of course Secretary Harry Roque, and various media networks. And not one of them has mentioned previous cases that were filed against the cases that were filed against Brother Soriano. You know, it's just really, really disappointing that Rappler chose to lead their story saying that he somehow fled, in inverted commas. You know, I know that they're a Christian movement, and of course I know that they would obviously ask God to pray about, they would obviously pray about the situation to God, and of course I know they won't show any aggression, and I understand that. I too am a Christian, but I believe that I'm going to speak on their behalf because I believe this was a great injustice that Rappler has done. You know, I really do. You know, they're the only publication that I can see that are mentioning legal cases against Brother Soriano, and I just feel that it's grossly unfair. I just feel that obviously the fact is that some of these cases have been junked already, and some of them are unproven. You know, I just feel that they're dragging up dirt. They're dragging up old news. You know, the fact is that he's already passed away. God rest his soul. May he rest in peace. My deepest condolences to those who knew and love Brother Soriano. You know, there are people talking about cases that were brought against him that were inaccurate, untrue. There were vicious people against him. You know, I don't know the history, so it's not for me to say. But all I will do is say this, that, you know, show some respect. Show some respect to his family. Show some respect to all who knew and loved him. I launched this petition earlier on this morning. I was really troubled, you know, I couldn't sleep at all. And it was actually about 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning that I woke up, and I felt I really needed to do something. I really needed to send out a message to Maria Ressa. You know, Maria Ressa talks about Brother Soriano, or at least her editor does, talks about him leaving the country, or he fled the Philippines. This is not correct. Brother Soriano asked permission from the court to leave the Philippines, and that permission was granted. You know, the fact is, if anyone's leaving the Philippines or so on, you know, look at the case of Maria Ressa. When she went abroad, she applied for the court's permission to leave. She was able to leave the Philippines. Nobody said she fled the Philippines or anything like that, or she's absconded or anything like that. So why has she got no news network said that about her? So why has she got the gall and the audacity to say it about this sadly departed brother Eli Soriano? You know, it's just not fair. You know, she's double standards. It's hypocrisy. You know, she doesn't need to mention, or her media organization doesn't need to go for hits or to go for views or to say that they are genuine, or that the international organizations are saying that she deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. Why does she deserve a Nobel Peace Prize when in fact she's not bringing peace to the Philippines? You know, she's upset many, many people. She's upset many Filipinos by what she's done. So I'd ask my friends, dearly beloved friends, to go ahead and sign this petition. I'm really surprised by the number of people who've signed it in such a short space of time. We already have over 3,500 signatures, and I'm sure this is going to only grow. So if you look on my Facebook wall, Malcolm Conlan Facebook wall, or if you look at the photo that will be at the start, or was at the start of this video, you can see the details of the petition. I'm sure if you search online as well, or search on Facebook for Maria Ressa petition or Rappler petition, Eli Soriano, you will see the details of it that you can then go ahead and sign. You know, I just hope that Maria Ressa, Rappler, the editor who wrote this story, would have it in his heart to apologize to the millions of people that he's upset around the world. You know, Rappler published a story at the end of the day, so although it was written by this particular editor, I hold Rappler entirely responsible. I don't know what they were trying to do, whether they were trying to fish for hits, or whether they were trying to make some kind of controversy or something like that. But again, before I end this video, I'd like to say my deepest condolences, my deepest prayers. I'm sending you love, guys, from the UK. I'm sending my prayers to everybody who knew and loved this great man of God. Thank you for watching. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay Pilipinas.